Hey guys, Ellie here. And well, I guess I'm just popping in to tell you what it is exactly that we're up to today. And for us, well, that's pretty simple. We're crafting some bedside lamps. Sadly, my lava lamp suffered a little bit of a casualty in the fluctuations in the temperature that we've been having, and it cracked. So I decided we would get matching adult bedside lamps, only to discover that costs a small fortune. And well, I don't have the money to waste on something like that. I do want a functional bedside lamp, so I've just decided I would make my own. And I gathered up a few things we have lying around the house, and I'm going to attempt to make us some bedside table lamps. I was never expecting this plug to be such a mission to put on, and it really was. But anyway, once I did get that plug on, I decided I would measure out very carefully how long of a cable I would need, and then I cut it to size. Once I had cut it to size though, I grabbed myself a screwdriver and I split the wire by pushing it down over the actual screwdriver. And yes, I realized this is probably a safety issue, but I needed to split the wire so I could just cut the one end. And that I was cutting just so that we could put the switch on so that it can break and close the circuit as the switch gets flipped. So I had two separate wires on one side and one solid on the other, and that was purely for installing the switch.
I can have the wires.
Oh,
do you want to carry on?
No, you can totally do that. Fortunately for me, Dunks came along and made up an offer I couldn't refuse, and he offered to put the switch on. So I gladly let him do that. Well, I continued the project by adding a plug to the second lamp. Okay, so for this base, the next step I have to do is drill a hole in these lids. Duncan's already come along and marked center for me yesterday. So all I've got to do is drill that hole large enough for our wires to fit through. I'm then going to take this old light fixture and attach it to the wire and then stick it into the center of the lid before we go along and put in our light bulb. Okay, ready.
Keep going.
Yeah.
I just want to try a different drill bit. It's not meant to be used on steel. It's actually a wood bit.
Okay.
But this is such thin steel, it should go through easier and it might make a cleaner hole. Much cleaner hole. that your non-magnetic one?
Nah. Thanks, Mom. I need a plug if you want to get an extension so we can test this bad boy. Okay, so it works.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
That's a bright one. To relieve the strain and stop this pulling out of the light. Tie a knot in the cable, but keep it as close to the foot. Well, not as close, about there. Yeah, that's perfect. And then that will stop you being able to pull the wires out of the fitting.
Okay.
Then you'll just glue that on top of.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
What I will also maybe do with the hot glue is put quite a big dollop there. Keep the cord as close to as possible. Put a big dollop and then just pull it through a little bit so the glue pulls through. Because we don't have grommets, so this chafing against the steel edge is also not advisable.
Okay. You want to glue here for us? It looked like you were going to go wipe that off with your finger. This is cool.
I think so.
And it's definitely not 400 Rand a lamp. That's for damn sure. Considering we had most of this at home, and when you bought these feet, how much were they?
26 Rand, 27 Rand.
So for 26 Rand, a little bit of innovation.
Yeah. And most of this is
Yeah, exactly.
repurposed, salvaged. So.
Oh, okay. It just popped off. Wait, but how many? 4, 3?
Let's say
4?
I'll go 4.
go put them in place.